So our country people, now the message that from the leader of our War of Liberation, the president of the Ambazonia Governing Council, Dr. Cho Ayaba, he talks say Cameroon Iran be defeated as a regime of occupation. A regime for occupation, they manifest themselves by the occupier being able to conduct government business as usual. And so far, Cameroon Iran be defeated in that case. They no fit do government as usual inside our territory anymore because of our activities for self-defense and for liberation. Cameroon, it can be left now for begin the organized fake rallies with no residents around and people the way they import them from abroad, like the one way Diongote it became show for inside Bamenda and for inside Boya. For Bamenda, Unasisi will be arrest some of those people the way they become for the Diongote a meeting, they become up for Babanki, where they be paid them by people waiting there for Yaoundé. You know, be being a people for Bamenda. It shows say Cameroon it be defeated already, and they rely now on those propaganda for project themselves, let's say they still be in control. Cameroon it don't try for attempt for re-establish political control by installing and reinstalling SDOs and DOs, and it has failed completely. Ambazonian, they are being called by the leader of our War of Liberation to show commitment, not be just goodwill for this our liberation phase. And it talks for international law, the law of territoriality. It give obligation for people the way they control territory for them not for just provide security but for get obligation for provide certain services. So it will require we for demand tax, liberation tax for our people them. The Dr. Cho Ayaba he also explained, say all people for diaspora, the organization them, they need to pay liberation tax, and all man way there for diaspora, if he travel for go for ground zero, where they pay visa fee for La Republic, he also need for pay, understand say need for at least give some token, for pay also for liberation tax for the Ambazonian, their fighters and for ground. And he also talks say if you come out for diaspora, you want to go organize birthday, die, married, if you've been for diaspora where you go down, you must show proof so you support the liberation where they don't secure the ground for you before you go, otherwise you're going to breach this law. The leader for our War of Liberation, he give one example. Say sometime it be for a long time where Italy it be the one claim say na then get control for northern Ethiopia and it be decide international law, but Russia and France they be deny, say it no be so because say Italy it never show proof of effective government businesses within Ethiopia, northern Ethiopia. So Cameroon also then they for position today with the official proof for business as usual within our territory. So Ambazonia Iran defeat Cameroon as an occupying force. That was the message where the leader of our War of Liberation began for we this year. He also outlined a vision for 2022, say by August for 2022, as we will implement a policy for self-governance by August, it will announce for the Ambazonia people if we attend the level where we get into that phase for total government for ground zero. So by August this year, we will know a big job for we for implement this policy. And if I may gonna know so that during the implementation phase, we will all the work together. Fellow Ambazonians,